sorry if, I'm sorry if this is too close for you. I hope there's a dog hair on my lip. I hope you can handle that because I want to talk about the Black Lives Matter movement briefly and my own personal experience with it because I'm kind of new to it, to be perfectly honest with you. It was actually for a long time I would hear stuff about like police brutality towards African American men and just straight up murders, and I would be so upset by it that I would just think, you know what, I'm gonna push this out of my mind, not deal with it, and it'll go away. um and I did that for a long time. It was just like maybe 3 months ago. No, not even that. I'm giving myself too much credit here. Very recently, that I had a change of heart, and I was like, I can't sit still and do nothing because I wouldn't be able to tolerate myself if I did that. So I went to my first protest, and it made me feel better. Not by much, because obviously the problems still exist, but the part of it that really was helpful to me personally was just to see how many people were there, and how many, like most of the people, to be honest, because I live in a Caucasian majority country, most of the people that were there were Caucasian. And I was moved by that because it's a difficult and complicated thing to empathize with people when you cannot sympathize with them because you could never possibly understand their experience, because it just isn't something that you would ever have to go through. And that's so much of human perception is just personal experience. So that meant a lot to me. But the point is, don't try not to run away from the problem. Try not to avoid it, because it'll keep coming back if you just avoid it. It'll keep coming back. We have to do something about it. We have to. And the only reason that okay, let's say you are a Caucasian person and you ignore the subject because it makes you feel guilty. The only thing you have to feel guilty for is not standing up for your fellow man. You don't have to feel guilty for institutionalized racism because you didn't create it. But if you support it, if you allow it to continue, then you're doing something wrong. So just try to process that if you're the kind of person that is Caucasian and just removes yourself from situations that have nothing to do with you because it makes you uncomfortable. Um, Try to see the bigger picture, try to see what's going on, and try to think about the impact that it has on your fellow man, and try to bring about change. Try to help us bring about change. We would all very much appreciate that. So that's it. This isn't really a fun song because it's a sad account of a very bitter reality for a lot of people, and luckily not me. I'm glad I'm still here, so I can remember those who aren't here anymore. They deserved better. Eric Garner, George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, they deserved better than to be murdered. Let's make that very clear. That is the word. And YouTube might not like my using that word, but it's the right word. So yeah, if you listened to this whole thing, these whole 5 minutes, thank you. Thank you for listening. Have a good one. Okay, so I'm back literally 2 seconds after finishing the part of the recording where I talked to you about the BLM movement. I forgot to mention Tamir Rice. And there are obviously so many more people that have been unjustly killed by police officers, that I don't know the names of, and I'm sorry, but Tamir Rice, if you don't know, like, please look up these people's stories. They are horrendous. Please look them up. But Tamir Rice, that was years ago. But this was a kid playing with a toy gun. I think it was his own backyard. Do not quote me on that. I'm pretty sure it was, his parents' property. He was a child, I think he was a preteen, playing with a toy gun, and he got shot dead for playing with a toy gun. Uh, and I'm telling you right now, if you look up Breonna Taylor's story, that's Breonna, you will potentially find out about some interesting laws in the U.S. in certain states that make no sense. Um, so yeah, sorry. I couldn't not mention Tamir Rice. I couldn't not, because a literal child. So yeah, bye. Please get rid of the metronome. I don't want it. Okay. Hi, welcome to Amateur Hour, the place where I spend an hour recording on an incredibly hot day and then find out that my microphone gain was too loud, which put really loud static in the entire recording. Day 2. That's not my intro. Let me vent. Okay, venting over. There's a car. There's a car. Are you done ruining my life? Thank you. The heat is getting to me already, and we just started today. Good, 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 good. This is 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 very good. Um, Welcome to Amateur Hour. Today's song. I forgot the capo. I forgot the capo, and I need it. Where is it? Did I not put it here? Here it is. Off to a great start, as per usual. Very profesh. Okay. It's on the 5th. Yes. Great.